know you're showing a window. That's the point. I messed this up. So my comedian's way too far back. I've messed this up so badly. Whatever. Guess we'll just have to win. 2 points in a row. So many cables. They're all in the way. Just pick this off. Extra 20 food, why not? Stamp down a skunk. Okay, I can probably just get my army together, put down 2 moles, and walk in. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. These skunks are dead. Well, that went worse than I should have, but we're still ahead. I'm going to pop a mole here just to pick off that. Hey, Raven, long time no see. Need to get this campfire just for the eco. He got some value there. And he found my campfire, which is doubly annoying, but I think we still got him. Could probably sell the skunks. Literally, last game was raccoons. But I don't blame you for seeing that, not seeing that, because like people are raccooning all the time. No, I didn't miss. I had some lied. Very much so, I did not. And you can go away. Yeah, I got it, Raven. It's not like it was hard to see. Yep. To be fair, I did tell people that I wasn't streaming, but there's barely any people who watch the PPCs anymore. I basically just do it because of tradition. I think some people like to watch the VODs. Okay, 2 farms of 3 lizards is a fine deal. How's lawyering going? Pretty badly. No one's hiring. Well, no one's hiring me. But I need to be putting more effort into searching. But hopefully, I've got an application going with the army, and hopefully that will lead to something. But no, there's not really a part of my life that's going well. Yeah, army. I'm trying to sign up with the legal officers. Raven, I'm not in the mood for it. I actually quite like the military. And it's the one chance I've got. So yeah, I'm taking it. Besides, I'm a legal officer. I'm not going to be on the front lines, even though I gladly would be. Okay. I'll do what I need to. There will be some time served, and besides, UK might be heading out of peacetime, given on current events. Anyway, time to die to Tatanka. Got training starting tomorrow as well. You got to get my BMI down to 25, which means losing a lot of weight. Yeah, military lawyers are a thing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to apply for. I think just in like in real life, Raven. I don't think they were made up for. They weren't made up for fiction. That went badly. I'm gonna have my second chameleon out. I've never heard of it. Where the heck am I? That didn't feel like 15 lizards. Now I'm dead. Okay. Hang on. Like, where's my thing up there? It's supposed to be up there. Why is my camera not moving? Fingers crossed. This is a rough map to be fighting lizards on. Very spread out. Well, that's GG, isn't it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We've got 7 against 5. Another round of dead pigs. Another round of dead army. I'm not sure how I'm still in this game. He's going to get farther and farther ahead. Not sure why I'm losing so badly either. It just has more of everything. Tier 3 or bust, I think. I can get this boar and might be able to do a comeback. He's mainly tier 1. The snakes are a bit of an issue, to say the least, but he's got crows as well. I'm going to do what I can here. Do that in case he tries to base race us. Okay, getting all the lizards for free is pretty nice. He's got his own boar, that's not nice. It's very not nice at all. I have no way to counter that. Can I do this before he gets his campfire? I don't know. Maybe, but he might have another mill somewhere. No. He probably took just the one on the way to me. Yeah, well. It's tanker. Let's do a score. This is going to be one of the shortest PVCs. Barely an hour. But fine, I need to get to the gym anyway. Keep putting it off. is it? What's it? I want to die. I want to die. I want to. Hughes fleet is larger than the US. Okay. Don't know what that means. Well, I know what larger than the US means. I don't know what the UCAVs are. And I don't know which nations you're talking about. Drones. I still don't know for whom. I'm assuming either Russia or Ukraine, given they're the ones who are going hard on it at the moment for obvious reasons. If I can set up an arty here, it should be good. Why has he got so few? Oh, because he's gone into squirrels. Oh, I can just clear this up. In fact, I can just take down the mill. Okay, that's probably won me the game. Don't like this because of the hill, especially with lizards and arty, but because they're new technology and the UK is broke and hasn't really had the need to arm itself for a long time. Like the UK military doctrine for the last like 50 years has just been information and special forces for the US, while the island acts as a giant unsinkable aircraft carrier. And it's always been slow to adopt new technologies unless a crisis forces it. I should basically just win this. I think the UK still basically just relies on the Navy. I think we've still got a pretty good Navy and a pretty good air force. So it's pretty hard for anyone to actually invade us over the channel. Considering China's on the other side of the world, we're allied with most of Europe, well, with all of Europe and the US. So really, the closest threat is Russia, and we're about as far away from them as you can get while still being in the Eurosphere. Yeah, but is it better? Larger isn't always better. I mean, I am surprised to hear that Turkey has more ships than the UK. That doesn't sound right, but I definitely don't believe that Turkey's sailors or that its navy is better. That its sailors are more experienced or have a greater tradition to draw from. Badger, Artie. I can deal with a badger. I got the fox fur. I got the fox, I got the balloons. I'm not too concerned. Just keep farming and ballooning. Eventually we'll take this. That's a dead badger. I think I can get high ground vision from here. There's no need for me to rush this. Oh shoot, he's got a fox as well. Nah, his commander's dead. Yeah, I don't want this happening. It's just kind of difficult for me to push into that with my fox gunk. Like I kind of just have to get like he's got like both arties are over. The arties are overlapping and are quite far back. I'm just going to have to starve him out now. Tears. Okay. Yeah, but that's just the number of vessels. Like, what are those vessels? Like, are they battleships? Are they tugboats? Like, it doesn't say anything about what they are, and it doesn't say anything about their quality, which is my main point. It's also really not a debate I'm actually that interested in. Because I guarantee you the UK's army is better trained than Turkey's, like by a considerable margin. What's he's not dead yet? I thought he'd starved by now. He's out there. He's out there. He's out there. Okay, so he's in the process of starving. Yeah, there's no secret hidden mill down there. Uh, I don't know if you can give that much to the Russians. Their performance has been distinctly lacking. Wait, where'd the game go? Why is it streaming a black screen? I hate this. How did I do this the first time? Weird. I know it's sharing a bloody window. I want to go out and check it. Stop telling me that it's sharing the bloody window. Alright, back. So Tanker versus Murloc, Squirrel Mole, Falcon Skunk, Snake Wolf against Squirrel Pigeon, Mole Skunk, Badger, Mine. So obviously Tanker's the favourite. Have to see if Murloc can pull off a miracle here. Okay. Quick meal from the tanker while Murloc goes into the skunks. Murloc sells his mill. Okay, is he going to attack? Try and get Tanker to think that he's safe to expand or greed, which he is, to be fair. Okay, Snake takes a bit of damage. Murloc is trying to bait those snakes out. He's got his skunks behind the lines, but the Tanker's really spreading that snake poison well. Okay, the skunks survive. Well, for now, I think that one's going down. And there's one skunk left, but there's not enough to actually, push with. Can he keep going? He has to kind of get some value out of this. He's 2 farms behind. The Tanker's getting up his own skunks now. One of his snakes are back on the field. He's got a good split of his units. Okay, can pick off a farm here. That's pretty useful. But it's not the... That still leaves the Tanker ahead. And another snake, another skunk is going to go down. So Tanker does end all of that being ahead on army, on eco, and on tech with his double tier 2. Is there anything? Oh, and he's hiding moles up in the corner. He might just come straight down. With 6 moles, you can just knock this mill out. Unless Murloc's moving farther and further away. That's 2 farms, 3 farms already. The mill is instantly destroyed. Murloc was so heavily invested in that mill. That's probably the game. Murloc has to attack, and he has to win. Should have needed to sell those mines. That's an extra mole one he could have put down, or even just fully supplying this mole. But yeah, with the skunks to lay some gas down, and this time the Tanker has his army attacking from 2 sides. Plus, he just has more stuff. Better tactical position with a larger army. Murloc can't break it. He'd have to get so much damage done as well. He'd have to not only take out the farming mill, but destroy several warrens. He'd basically have to win with that attack. Okay, so skunk, lizard, crow, snake, boar, wolf against squirrel, cam, raccoon, wolf, balloon, artillery. We're going to see. No, the tanker doesn't have moles. So what's the plan here? Murloc. If Murloc takes this mill, he can maybe get a balloon and arties and pin Tatanka in. Unfortunately, Tatanka's going to probably have. Well, he's definitely got this mill. I think Murloc can force him off this one if he's got this secured with any sort of defensive structures. But Tatanka can pretty easily take this mill, so it's still going to be a mill advantage to Tatanka. And Murloc doesn't have any owls or really many tier 3s to really scale in the late game with. He doesn't have falcons, he doesn't have badger, he's just got the wolf, and wolf isn't a really high scaling unit. Like, you need a really big army to justify multiple wolves. Now, Tatanka only really has one path in with the lizard, so Murloc can hold that off pretty easily, but still. He can also use them to just take these campfires and boost his eco even further. I don't know why Murloc isn't contesting this. I guess he has a smaller army, but he's just letting his mill die for free. Like, at least bringing his squirrels over here so that they could, even if they weren't going to shoot back, just absorb some shots would be good. Would have been better than just letting, it get whittled down. Now the crows are out, and crows are just so annoying to deal with. Now, it looks like Murloc is kind of getting something done here, but can he get enough? Like, the tanker has free-flowing tier 1s. They are all coming in drips and drabs, though. And with the way, and the lizards have to run past his squirrels to reinforce. So, Tatanka is taking some knocks here. He's forced to sell. Murloc, I think you need to stay in, buddy. Okay, Murloc can win here. If he takes this mill out, he's definitely ahead because he's got, on the basis of the raccoons, the tanker's jumping in to try and protect it. But now none of these warrens have protection, and Tatanka gets a Murloc gets a point in the board. Tatanka gets a loss. Tatanka just lost too many units in that frontal assault, which I didn't expect. Looked like he still had the capabilities to hold, but did not. Where were those sounds coming from? It's a stream. How do I? From my phone? Okay, so we got squirrel, pigeon, falcon, skunk, raccoon, wolf against squirrel, pigeon, skunk, raccoon, wolf, machine gun. We still getting echo? Oh, wait. Okay. For some reason, one of the Twitch things I had open just started playing. I think that should handle it now. Don't know why it did that. All of a sudden, we've been going for, over an hour and nothing changed, but, well, something changed, but I don't know what. Well, I do know what, I just don't know why. So I got it on the third attempt. Ah, I want to... All right, here we go. Wolf out. Well, for both of them. Both on 16 farms. I think the tanker can take this third. Hard for Murloc to take this. He's got the machine gun, so he can set up some defenses. And if he gets it, he keeps this one for sure. But he basically has to at least scare tanker into not taking the fight, because moving out here is provocative. Oh no. All right, Murloc's going to try and push, but his army's very clumped up, and he doesn't have his wolf yet. I don't know why he didn't wait. He's not doing terribly, but the wolf to tanker comes in and turns the tide. Okay, Murloc is going to have his wolf for the defense, but he's already lost a farm. Like, tanker has Wolf Falcon, which is probably just going to win the game. Like, raccoons aren't a bad Falcon counter, but they're not. But Falcons just scale so well. I don't really know how well raccoons scale, and Murloc makes a big blunder there, losing his wolf. And that's going to be game. So we got one more. One more life for Murloc. Let's see if he can make a comeback. Has to be tanker twice on the bounce, which is not easily done. Since we lost Melvin and Sasha, I'm not sure when it last happened. Okay, so squirrel, lizard, crow, snake, ball, wolf against squirrel, pigeon, skunk, cam, badger. Alright, Badger down for Murloc. Tatanka has seen it. He has the snakes and he's getting them ready. He's also going to have plenty of squirrels to support. What the frick was that? Alright, here comes Badger anyway. It's not doing terribly. It's going to clear the army at least, but I don't think it's going to survive. No. If it lasted a bit longer, but nah. And now it's dead. Murloc was basically all in on that. Oh, shoot. Well, second verse, same with the first. Murloc got another Badger out. I was busy texting someone, and by the time I looked up, it was already dead. Alright, Tatanka wins. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why my microphone's doing that. I've got to go. I need to figure out what's wrong with XSplit, and I need to hit the gym. I've got to be up early tomorrow. Alright. See you around. Todos.